They say stress is really bad for the body. They're not kidding, man. I am stretching. You see me here doing my elephant walk. This calf was really tight. Actually, both calves, but my right calf more so. This morning, I had a lot of stress last night and this morning. Besides the stress, what it does to your body, give you these aches, these tight muscles in your back. A lot of people get tight muscles in their back. I've had that too in my neck. I'll get, my neck. Yeah, that's your body talking to you. Something's going wrong in your life. There's a lot of stress. Well, what do? Right? It's not always easy to get rid of that stress. You're talking about, maybe you got a job problem. I mean, that's your livelihood. What are you going to do? You don't have an option a lot of times to get rid of the stress. We can talk about, ideal situations where you're like, well, wait a second, I can, go off on a retreat to Ghana or something, whatever, enjoy the Himalayas, but you can't always do that, man. So what are you going to do? Well, stretching is a great first step. Understanding that stress is creating the problem, and that way you're not looking for getting outside of the body, you're not looking for chemical solutions maybe. So it's a good idea to focus on your stretching, your eating right. You know something else I noticed though? I wanted to eat. I was stress eating. A lot of my weight gain lately has been because I was stress eating. And so how do we fight that? First, we have to fight it by just acknowledging that's what's happening and understanding that we want to eat because we're feeling the stress. And instead of self-medicating with the food, we do something else. So I tried to eat a smaller, healthier breakfast today and to stop eating and not to gorge. And now we're doing our walk. We're doing our daily walk. I'm just doing a shorter one today, but I'm out here in the sunshine getting that done. And I'm doing my stretching. And I think we're going to get rid of the outer part of the stress by working our life as well. But it's not easy. I don't think there's some magic answer you can do. The first thing is you got to bring your awareness to the problem. And I think breathing exercises, stretching, meditation, exercise, all those are good ways to modify the inner parts here to help get rid of it. But if you've really identified what it was, you're going to want to address the outer part of the stress. You're going to want to change that job if it's a terrible job. And sometimes we paint ourselves into a corner. We think there's no way I could quit this job or get to a new situation, but you can. You got to have some confidence in yourself and talk to people you know about changes you can make, because it's worth it, man. It's worth it to make your life better. Listen to those stressors. They're telling you that change is necessary. Ooh, we got all the way down to the knuckles here. That's good. That's good. Anyway, I don't have the guitar out right now. We could grab the guitar and do a little playing. That would be good, right? Since we like to do our longer videos. We're still just walking around the driveway today. We haven't got a lot of exercise in. I just started with a little stretching, then I figured I'd turn the video on. It's a little later in the day. I did a Josh's Garden video. I haven't put it up yet, but I did that. Let's grab the guitar out of the car, and we'll play a little jaunty tune or two or three or four. I don't know if we're going to do a whole, I'm sure we're not going to do a whole hour today. I do have some errands I want to get to, and I started kind of late, but I do want to get to that, and music is one of those things that can really get your vibe, as long as I don't bump this, can really get your positive vibe going. Let's put this guy in here. Don't bump the button that stops the video. There we go. There we go. We got it nice and nestled in there. We got it in there, guys. We got it in there. We got it in there, guys. All right, so we need some stress relieving music, right? Some positive music that can kind of sort of lock in with what we've just been talking about. I'm thinking of like this chanting music. Right, that's why it's such a trying to get my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. sunny away, away. Walk every day, you can find an answer. The answer. Start with some stretching and some exercise, but mostly let it go away, 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 away. Make the time away, away. Don't choose distraction. Don't choose, what's that other thing they call it? Substances. Stay away from that high fatty food with sugar. Stay away from those things. You can do a little bit, but don't get trapped in self-medication, because you won't find an answer there. Find a way to change your situation in the meantime. Let it go away, 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 let it go, believe you can, that's important, yeah. We're changing our... Ooh. It's kind of a... Or 2, 2, 3, 4, like a dog that barks, or a cat that cries. Your mind is trying to find a solution, like a lawn thing making noise. We can't find a way out. We are trapped until we find a way to let it go away. You must believe before you can see the door. Let's go look at the goat. This goat here, what's he doing? He's looking at me. Let's look at the goat. Let's look at the goat. There's a goat. Tell me something, goat. Are you worried about your life? Are you feeling stress? He seems like he's just chilling there. Look at him wiggle his... Do wiggle it again. This is Dave. How you doing, Dave? See if we can get closer to Dave. No, he's like, what are you doing, man? Let it go away. How can I let it go? The rent is due. How can I let it go? I can't eat. That's why we stress eat. That's why we stress eat. Because part of us says there's something wrong, right? You get that stress going. Maybe your bills are late. Your boss is a dick at work. And your body's like, I might lose my livelihood soon. There's this all high sugar, high fat food that would let me. Hey, the body says, I can store this for later. It's like an emergency, right? It says, hey, I can store this for later. So I might as well. makes your body feel better. It's like, well, there's these problems and I might lose my livelihood soon, but hey, I just munched like 3 pizzas. So if I munch all that, then I know I've got this fat reserve, so I'd be safe. So you see the psychology here. And just being aware of the psychology can help you fight against it. But it's tough. It's tough. If it was obvious and easy, if it was just one easy trick every time, then we wouldn't have to have all these complicated people explaining it. At least understand the mechanism, which is where I'm at right now. I'm understanding the mechanism that I'm eating too much because of the stressed out situation, and I understand why I'm doing it. So I'm actively saying, hey, I am telling myself, I'm just psyching myself up, hey, that's enough food. We're not under a food deficit. We're not scared we're not going to get the food. We're not scared we're going to lose the job. We're not scared that we're going to get behind in life. Eat your right amount of food and feel good. Number 2, we're giving ourselves time to stretch. If your body has time to stretch, it knows that you must be okay, right? Because you took that time to stretch. If you're watching TV, like for example, specifically to pick on TV because it's easy, a lot of times you're going to an escapist thing, right? There's 4 things we can do, no, 3 main things we do to escape unpleasant emotions, stressful situations. We don't want to think about them, right? 1 is escape, right? Escape into doing drugs, escape into watching TV, escape into not thinking about it. And while that's a valid strategy, especially if you can't deal with it and don't have the tools, I mean, I'm not picking on it, I'm just saying it's not the final solution, right? So we can escape, right? We can project it onto other people. So we can look at, let's say, someone else in life and tell them, well, you need to get your shit together and, you know, you need to exercise more, you need to, you know, take care of your finances or whatever else it is, but really worried about our finances, and so we project it onto the other person. So escape, projection, and then the suppression, where you just push it way down and don't think about it. So all those are fine, they're all methods, but being aware of them makes you say, hey, let's stop doing it, guys. Let's stop doing it. Let's stop suppressing. Let's stop projecting. Let's stop escaping. And the projecting one, I've been working on for a while. Like, I've kind of slowly realized that about every time I get upset about someone else doing something, there's part of that in me that I recognize, and that's why I'm doing it. So I've gotten way better at that one. The escape thing I've gotten better at recently. We're not doing any substances anymore, not even caffeine, motherfuckers. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit, man. No substances. Still a little addicted to the sugar. Still fighting that. I haven't been eating the ice cream lately, but I have in the past, say half a year, gained about 20 pounds. Not quite, but close to 20 pounds. And that is from escaping by eating. So I'm not saying I've mastered this. I'm still fighting it. That's why I'm here, to share my journey with you guys, to share all the mistakes I'm making. So anyway, I'll tell you when I figured it all out, and I'll be dead. I'll be like, I figured it all out, I'm dead now. I can see the whole thing. So anyway, escape, very easy one to do. Just try not to do it. Just try not to do it. And if you realize you're doing it, then how can we healthily deal with these? We've got to accept those emotions, identify those emotions, and then say, okay, maybe we can do some exercise to help those emotions. We can stretch. Maybe we can actually change the situation. The thing is, to change the situation, it takes courage. And courage is really tough. Always have a lot of courage in this society. You're not taught to have courage. You're not taught to have courage. Wouldn't serve the machine. You're not taught to do things differently. That would cause too many in-betweens. You're not taught to think apart from that which would serve you, being a weak member of the collective that will do what he is told to do. you change it? Well, you're gonna see me on this channel try to change it. I gotta lose that weight, man. That'll be step one. I've really had problems. I lust after the food. I'm telling you, it's like, oh God, that would make me feel so good. And I'm talking about just being able to eat some bread with, like, I had pea soup today. I had a small bowl. I used one of the tricks. I was watching this great show, Secret Eaters. Check that out, by the way, guys. If you ever want a great show, Secret Eaters, very good. But I'm telling you that it's the small plate trick. So I took a small bowl, did a small bowl of the pea soup, and I did some extra meat on top of it for extra protein. And the pea soup's pretty protein, and it's got slow burning carbs, so it should be pretty good. But anyway, I did that, and I noted when I ate it. But again, what's the key? The key is probably get rid of this. I did address the stressful situation in my life. I'll tell you guys more about that. I don't think I have the courage to bring up all the exact reasons for the stressful situation. But it's not really that stressful. I just have to deal with it firmly next time it comes up. And that'll take some courage. So how do you consistently get courage in your life? That would be a neat trick. How do we get courage consistently in our life? How can we face things we don't want to? How can we get over the existential fear and dread of having our existence snuffed out? You're supposed to have that fear to some extent. I feel like, there we go. I feel like it's better. I don't know, guys. But if I can lose this weight, use a couple different tricks for that. If I can keep doing the stretching, keep doing the exercise, improve my health, if I can face each of the things that I need to in my life. This was kind of a home issue with some of the people I live with that needs to be fixed. So I'll let you guys know. I won't give you any more info than that right now, but I will say that I already sort of addressed the issue today. And so tomorrow we'll see if the people I'm living with can improve. And then hopefully we won't have that tension or that stress anymore. How are we doing on time? I do have errands I gotta go do. It's only been like 18 minutes. It's not a very long walk, but I actually, somebody came outside while I was out here and they gave me a look like, we gotta get going, Mr. Man. So we are gonna get going on our day. I'm gonna go get some errands done. I'm gonna do more stretching. I already did some stretching now, but I'm gonna do more stretching when we do the workout video. We are gonna be exercising today, doing our daily commitment to exercise. It's good to make commitments. The name of the channel is Daily Commitment. If you can make a commitment to anything, whether it's having a little more courage at work or in home situations, or having a little more courage, with identifying your eating situation, or maybe just having a little more awareness, have a commitment to a little better awareness each day, have a commitment to improving your diet a little bit each day, that daily commitment and staying on it. And you need those bite-sized chunks where you're doing a little bit each day so you can make those improvements. I don't know, man, it's tough. We all need inspiration, but I think you can get it. I think there are just some things in life that are not inspiring, that are pulling us down. And I think that many things in our society, TV specifically, a lot of the things we watch on our computer, they're designed, even the commercials you watch on TV are designed to bring you down and make you feel down, so you want to buy the products to fix it, buy the products to fix it. And so that's tough. Society is kind of meant to do that. It's meant to hold you back. So try not to let that hold you back. Try to find the things that actually pick you up in life. Don't get stuck too long on the TV, watching the YouTube or whatnot. Even this channel, don't get stuck too long on watching this channel. Go out and do some great stuff. It's gonna work out if you keep at it a little bit every day. It'll make a difference. We'll see you guys next time right here. Daily Commitment. Good luck, guys.